Welcome to automation. Let's go over some of the basics. Your ladder program is located on the left of the screen, with the ladder commands toolbar located above the ladder. A ladder program is read one rung at a time, from left to right. You must be in code mode to make any changes to your ladder program. The main switch puts the machine into run mode whenever you want to test it out. The quickest way to add new rungs is with the rung button on the toolbar. Click on the rung numbers to add a comment or access the rung commands like move and delete. Add parallel branches with the branch icon on the toolbar. Drag the icon to the ladder and place on one of the highlighted nodes. Extend or retract the branch by grabbing the side rails and dragging left or right. You can delete branches with the branch eraser icon. The logic blocks are for use in your ladder program. Coils are outputs. There is only one output per rung. The available slot will highlight when you drag the icon down to the ladder. Output coils provide input contacts for the status of the output. Digital input contacts are normally open or normally closed. Normally open contacts will turn on when the output turns on, and normally closed contacts will turn on when the output is off. Delete contacts by dragging them up to the delete window at the top of the ladder. Timers are an important part of PLC programming. When you add a timer logic block, you will get status contacts for timer running and timer done. Set the time in seconds with the timer menu or access the timer data directly with their memory blocks. Analog data is handled with memory blocks. Each timer will add two, one for the current running time and one for the finished or done time. You can add your own memory blocks. Some machines will have analog devices such as speed control or level sensors, and these will automatically be loaded into the memory block menu for you. Copy blocks are outputs that will copy a value into a memory block. You can copy the value from another memory block by clicking the Select Mem Block button or by entering the value directly. Math blocks are also outputs. Again, you can use real values or select a mem block. The compare block is an output. Use these to evaluate your analog data with greater than, less than, or equal to operators. One-shot blocks will allow the output to only turn on for one scan of the program before the rung has to turn off and back on again. The machine you are programming is located on the right side of the screen. For 3D levels, when your mouse is over a device, it will highlight. Click to display the inputs or outputs for that device. Simply drag the contact over to the ladder. Some devices have both outputs and inputs. The inputs are the status for the device, such as if it's fully open or closed. When a device includes the status inputs, make sure you turn off the output when it has reached the device limit. Move around the 3D world with the mouse or keyboard. Scrolling up on the mouse wheel or pressing page up or down on the keyboard will zoom in and out. Hold the middle mouse button and drag, or use the WASD keys to rotate around. Right mouse button or arrow keys will pan the camera. You can save your camera spot with the number keys. Press Shift and a number to store the current view. Then to go back, just press the number on the keyboard. The control panel is located on the lower right side. If there are no existing buttons or devices on your panel, a menu will open to add a device. There are push buttons, pots, selector switches, pilot lights, and buzzers. Add custom text for the Lamicoid label, change colors, and enter in the name you want to use for the contacts. You can edit or remove the device with the Edit button at the bottom of each slot. Drag a contact for the device to the ladder to use in your program. You can minimize the control panel, or you can also set it to half size and hide the contacts. The gear menu in the upper right corner will show you the start screen for the level, as well as containing the list of inputs and outputs for this machine. You may want to refer to this list to make sure you didn't miss any devices. The introductory levels have guides to help you get started and understand some basic concepts in ladder logic programming. Experimenting is key. In the real world, you often can't just turn things on and see what happens. With automation, you can try everything out, watch what it does, and see how it moves. Let's get started.